Deputy Sultan Hamzayev says that the terror attacks in Dagestan and the Ukrainian missile strike in Sevastopol have one thing in common.
Эту информацию не просто нужно.
The information that the attackers were members of an international terrorist organization not only needs to be checked, but it needs to be acted upon. I mean in terms of identifying the full composition of the cell, if there is such a cell. It's already clear from the events that are taking place. The identification of the entire grid is needed. I mean who communicated with whom, who they communicated with, where and on what occasion. We need to act in the strongest way, I think. The main task was to ensure that the goals of the heads of this terrorist organisation and cell had set of causing unrest did not happen. It did not happen. People reacted, gave their full support to the law enforcement officers who have already taken the brunt of the attack. I would not separate between international terrorists and the Ukrainian forces. I believe that the Ukrainian forces are a terrorist organisation which should be liquidated in the same way as the terrorists. I believe that the terrorist underground network is an interconnected story. It's no secret that for a long time all terrorist organisations were generated in CIA labs, whether Al-Qaeda or other certain terrorist groups, including ISIS, the terrorist organisation banned in Russia. And in this part we should always approach it as acutely as possible, as responsibly as possible. In this case, it's clear that the attack in Sevastopol, which took place on the beach, was carried out with the weapons that had been handed to them. The Ukrainian forces, armed by the American government using ATACMS missiles, killed children. I don't see any difference between them. Both of them are the same terrorists. I'm not saying that they operate from the same direction, but in essence, in their nature, they are the same as a parasite as a whole.